Hello class, this is Jacob Rayner, and this is my persuasive speech. Here's my audience. Today I would like to talk to you guys about the use of plastic straws and its effect on the environment. The use of plastic straws has become a controversial and increasingly talked about source in the media. According to an article in 2019 from Strawless Ocean, 500 million plastic straws are used roughly every day. This is equivalent to enough to fill 46,400 large school buses. It's also equivalent to 182.5 billion plastic straws every year. Plastic straws are used in almost every major fast food and beverage company. Even though they are trying to eliminate the use of plastic straws and turning to alternative sources, examples like McDonald's and Starbucks have not predominantly excluded the use of plastics. The average person uses about 2 straws every day. So if everyone in the United States stopped using straws for roughly 1 day, this would be roughly 327 million people. We would eliminate 654 million straws from the environment and prevent them from entering the ocean and possibly harming wildlife. The use of plastic straws has also been among the top 10 items found during beach cleanups. So this leads to the topic of why ban plastic straws. Around 8 million tons of plastic finds its way into the ocean every day, according to National Geographic. Plastic is often too lightweight for cycling through mechanical sorters. Thus, many straws end in the ocean through littering being blown from trash cans or trash transportation vehicles. If this type of pollution continues, by 2050 there will be more plastic in the ocean than fish. Research has recently shown that plastic has been found in sea salt, 94% of U.S. tap water, and various species of shellfish. When plastic enters the ocean, it breaks down to smaller pieces known as microplastics. This is found from a 2019 article from Strawless Ocean. Now, I want to talk to you guys about the effects on sea life. By 2050, 99% of all seabird species will have ingested plastic. This will ultimately lead to an increased mortality rate among seabirds by raising it up to 50%. According to another 2019 article from Strawless Ocean, microplastics was discovered in a study of sea turtles. It was found to be discovered in 100% of them. Each year, 100,000 marine animals and 1 million seabirds will die from ingesting plastics. Other marine species, such as seals, sea lions, fish, whales, dolphins, other various species of turtles, and seabirds are affected due to their food sources, where they find their food, and washed up debris on shorelines. When they digest this type of plastic, it causes blockages within their digestive system, not allowing them to properly digest food and causing them to eventually die. So I want to talk to you guys about some alternative sources to prevent this type of pollution and animal effectiveness from occurring. So the best option would ultimately be using no straw. However, we know that there are individuals who have had life-changing physical abilities and are not able to drink without straws or need assistance. So we should come up with some alternative sources for them. Some would be composable plastic straws. However, they seem to be non-effective if they are not composed properly. Composable straws break down in compost, but they do not break down in the ocean. Thus, we found other alternative sources such as paper straws, but various people do not like paper straws due to them falling apart. So we have came up with other sources, which may be metal reusable straws or BPA-free silicone straws. Or we do not recommend, but we would suggest multi-use plastic straws. Thus, they could possibly eventually end up in the ocean or be littered, but it would decrease the amount of littered plastic in the ocean. That's what I'd like to talk to you guys about some organizations that are helping. One of them would be One Less Straw. One Less Straw is a non-profit organization founded by Carter and Olivia Reyes in 2009. Both of the founders have become world-renowned for their work on plastic pollution, education, and ocean animal conservation. Another organization I'd like to talk to you guys about is the Lonely Whale Strawless Ocean organization. Lonely Whale's movement for a strawless ocean recognizes and strongly advocates for the use of multi-use plastic for individuals with disabilities who need a straw to drink. However, the organization is also working towards establishing alternative straw sources in order to conserve the oceans. And the founders of the popular social media hashtag #StopSucking. Lastly, an organization that I would like to talk about is volunteer cleanups. You could find these organizations in local neighborhoods, which entice people to help clean up their neighborhoods, shorelines, and waterways, a way to raise awareness about marine debris and encourage them to reduce the use of single-use plastics by volunteering your time and going out and helping to clean up. How can you help? Inform others of the effects of plastic on the ocean, but you could also avoid use or ask for no straw when you go out to eat, such as going to fast food restaurants or other places that use plastic straws. You could also mention the effects to various friends, maybe potential business owners or store managers when asked if you would like straws. You could also express ideas to a larger audience, such as social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You could also help by participating in volunteer cleanups or ocean cleanups to help clean debris and various plastics and other trash from oceans and waterways. You could also possibly pick up debris whenever possible or whenever noticed. You could also attempt to do this to ensure the ocean and its astonishing sea life thrives for years to come. And that is my presentation. Any questions?